Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back here working on the Estancia Lapacho. We're on the East River project, working on it pretty heavily. Got most of the trees cut down, at least the trees that are in the way, or that need to be removed. Don't necessarily say they're in the way, but they kind of are. And we'll get to plowing this up soon. Still got plowing to do. Back over on the other side of the river. Got to get to that too. Been really busy planting and everything, and yeah, been very busy. Hired a lot of workers to do planting, and we're in the hole, man. Look at our bank account. It's negative 47, so we've got to fix that. So we've got to get some trees cut here and go sell them. I think this is maybe a full load now. Is there any more trees up here? I think I've got all the ones that I've cut. Oh, I left a stump there too. I'm going to have to come back and get that. So yeah, I think this is all the trees I'm going to cut. Actually, probably, well, no. I'm not going to cut anything past here. I don't really need to. I mean, yeah, I can get money out of the trees, but I can't really plow this up here. I'm only going to plow up to this point, so let me go ahead and take this load on. I'm going to have to go across the sketchy bridge up here in a minute. It is freezing cold outside today. Shut that off. There we go. So yeah, you can see I've got all the trees cleared out on this side now. We're going to plow this up, make it a really long field. It's going to be a long and narrow field. But yeah, all these trees right here, I don't really need to cut them. I kind of want to keep them right here. I'm sorry guys, I keep having to clear my throat. It's that's the weather. There's the old broke down truck. Now the next part, I don't know if I want to start right here, or because this would be a good area right here. It's kind of flat, not really flat, but I mean it's close. And the only other problem is this area up here, the hill, and I haven't decided what to do with it yet. Can't really see it by walking it because of all the tall weeds. It's somewhat, I don't know, it's kind of bumpy. It's somewhat smooth down here, but once you get up here, I think I'm going to have to get up here and, with a vehicle and drive over it and see. I might be able to do something with it. It's a nice little area that we could do something maybe. Oh, and then it drops off right there. So it's got a little building up here. Here's this little path. I don't know, maybe something. Maybe not. I don't know. Where's my truck? It's up there. But yeah, maybe starting at these trees and just leave that one. Maybe cut those and come on in with that. And down here at the bottom it's pretty flat, but I don't know about the hill. I'm going to have to get a vehicle up there and see what that's about. Alright, this is where I gotta be careful. Because this bridge is actually worse than the bridge over on Sosnovka. This bridge is sketchy already, but it's an uneven kind of sketchy. See, this thing kind of slants and tilts that way? So if you're not careful and you got a heavy load of logs on here, that weight can shift and you'll be down in there just like that bus. So you gotta take it slow over that bridge. But anyway, I've got this field planted up here. Got it all planted in canola. It's a pretty big field. Once I get up here and dump these logs, I'll show you what all I've got done. I was planting actually planting the hill up there, and I ran out of seed. And when I looked up, I went to go buy more seed. I had no money. I ran out of money for seed. Oh crap! Oh crap! I just did that. I just rolled it. Oh boy, come on. Can I get back up on my own? Let me see. Alright, there's the truck. The magic of farm sim, right? Let me see if I can bump it back up. Now normally I would get my front end loader to do this. And this one might not be able to do it. Let me try it again. Let me get a little more running speed. I took that curve a little too fast is what happened. Almost, almost, almost. Come on. I need a little more running speed. A little more. Third time's a charm. I'm gonna try to get up to full speed this time. If this don't do it, I'll have to get my my tractor over there. Come on, baby, full power, full power. 42, 42, hit 42 miles an hour. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna be enough. Let me go get my tractor with the arms. There it is. We got a farm accident. At least the logs stayed strapped in. I'm glad I had them strapped. Otherwise, they'd be all over the ground. A little in-cab driving here. Yep, that car ran off in the ditch. I was wondering why they put a tower up right in the ruins. Radio tower. That's what it looks like. But yeah, the hill, I was planting canola in it, and I'm going to finish that up before we harvest it. I'm going to try to get the whole thing planted at some point. I don't know, we're going to have to get some money, because we in the hole now. I mean, look, negative $47,000. So yeah, I'm going to try to finish planting that. I may have to sell some crop. I've got plenty of sugar cane I could sell. I mean, I've got over 1 million liters of sugar cane now. I think I've got like 1.2, maybe 1.3, maybe it's getting close to 1.3. Alright, here is our rig. Let me move the truck back. And this is a full load. I hope I can pick it up. I think I can. Oh, the power of the arms. Alright. Yeah, you can't take that curve. It's kind of slanted, kind of tilts over. And I was just talking about crossing the bridge and not toppling over, and lo and behold, I come around a curve too fast, and there you go. There's a video on YouTube, and there might be more than one, but there's a video on YouTube of a log truck going around a curve on a highway, and it has a blowout because of the weight, I think, and it just topples on over. That was about like that. All right, dump the logs. I love this trailer. So much better than having to do it another way. Alright, so now we're only negative 21. So if we get another load of logs, we could actually get ourselves somewhat out of debt. Maybe get enough to buy some seed at least, because we're out of seed. And yeah, we gotta have seed to finish planting. I don't understand. We hit a great demand for wood chips. We're hitting great demands for sunflowers. We're hitting great demands for everything except for what we have, and I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I mean, we had a wheat great demand. There was a wood chip great demand just recently. But I mean, yeah, whatever we don't have. I mean, everything that we don't have. Sunflower, corn, wood chips, sugar beets. All of that stuff we're hitting great demands for. And hey, that's not a bad price on soybeans. That's at the transport company too. Do we have soybeans? Where's the train at? Don't think we have any here. Or do we? No, there's no soybeans here. Let me go back over here. That price is going up on soybeans still. It's not a bad price. May end up selling soybeans. Let's see how much we got. So yeah, you can, I don't know if I can zoom out of this or not. Yeah, you can kind of see where I planted. I did an in row kind of around the edges, so the kind of lighter part there is planted. The darker part is not planted. I think I got most of this other end planted. There might be a few little strips. I need to get around like the trees and stuff. And I'm thinking about selling, see the little Star tractor up there with the little planter? It had some seed left in it, so I took it up there and started planting some of the hill up there with it. But the big planter ran out. And that's what I really need to plant that hill with, because otherwise it'll take forever. So I may end up selling that tractor, just the Star tractor with that little seeder, because we really don't need it anymore now that we've got the big one. I may actually buy another big one once we get some money. Oh, you know what? I should have checked up here first. Hang on. Brake. Go back the other way, train. Don't know that we had any up there, but I'm going to look before I check down here. But I did get all this planted. All of this flat part here. The big field is planted. So at least I got all that planted before I ran out. Or well, before we ran out of money. Let's say that. I've run out of... You run out of seed, especially planting that big field. But when you run out of money, you can buy no more seed. And I've left that baler over here. I haven't baled since that last time we did that wheat. Well, we've got plenty of wheat in stock, so... when we hit a great demand for that, we'll be ready. Yeah, we've got 500,000 of wheat over there, and then 327,000 of wheat over here. So where's soybeans at? Is there any soybeans in here? Yeah, we've got 196 here. So there's 196 there. I don't know if I've transferred them. Let me go look first. I may have just put them all in here. I didn't plant some of this down here. That end down there I didn't plant. This thing has, when you hire the worker, they kind of want to turn around right there at the train station, so. That's the one thing we've been planting more and more. And it's probably why we ran out of money. Still got to plow this field up. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this bottom of the hill project there. This is the West River project, and I can't get started on it until I buy these fields over here. Or buy this field. I can't buy that field because I have no money. But this is one massive field over here now. I'm loving it. I know. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, Burger King's trying to give McDonald's a little show up now. They've come out with a double quarter pounder. Isn't a double quarter pounder, isn't that technically a half pounder? I mean, really? Okay, there's 0 soybeans here. So we only have 196,000 of soybeans. So I got a full train load. Just going to watch that price. It's still going up according to this ticker here. So 1812. Corn's going up. I mean, we still haven't gotten into corn. I want to get into corn. Need to get a corn planter. I already know which one I want. I want that big Great Plains corn planter and the big flex coil cultivator, I think is what it's called. So anyway, let me take the train back down here and we'll get back up to the project up there. My word, I'm driving a train, but I'm hearing a train outside the window, and it is loud. Wow. In the wintertime, I think you can hear trains a lot better because all the leaves are gone. And it just sounds like a garbage truck is sitting right outside your window. It's just the vibration of the engine. And it's early in the morning, so I can hear cars and stuff going by. Alright, so we've got a lot of sugar cane to sell. I can't wait for the price to go up on it. It actually is going up. Wonder if it'll get past the bakery price, $2.54. I want to say I've seen that price higher, but I don't know. Maybe it'll go on up. I'll keep an eye on it. So $2.54 for sugarcane right now is the highest price. Corn's going up, which we don't have. Looks like some of the prices are going up, like that's not barley, that's canola. Canola price is going up. Hopefully we can get that grown and harvested by the time we get ready to sell that, maybe. Alright, back to the project. Where's my tractor? Back over here. Tell you, I think the next project after the river projects will be this back here. This is actually... let me get back over to the map here. Yeah, you can see the size of this field. Look at the huge size of this field here. This thing is massive. And once we own 7, 8, and 6, it's going to be even bigger. And eventually, you know, we'll expand on out, I think. At least up to the railroad here. So this could be all this one field connected together. But anyway, field 12 is what we really need. You can tell I've done missions because it's all kind of synchronized together. Let's see. Do we still need to do stuff here? No, we're actually good with Pedro. So as soon as we have money, we could buy this. The great thing about this field is that it's connected with this part up here. These are actually two separate properties. You got the 12 property number 12, field 12. And then you have property 10, which is most of this big chunk here. And then right smack dab the middle and on to the left here you have property 11. And then property 9, and then it goes on from there. But property 12 actually is here, but it's also back here. So property 12 is a huge property for a small price. They just don't have the means to clear this out and, you know, cut the trees and stuff. But it's actually a huge property, and when you go back to where we're at, this is the property. It's got a lot of these straight trees on here that we could cut down, and actually the property is pretty smooth. Just gonna take a quick drive back through here. It's already got a logging road for us, so that's good, I guess. And it's actually got a fence back here for the border, so we wouldn't have to be guessing where the border's at. And I'm guessing that fence acts as the actual border. I'm gonna guess that we can't go across that fence. Yeah, just right in front of it is actually the border, so the fence is the border. But it's got a lot of trees. We may actually move on to this just as soon as we finish up over there on the the river project because we could sell all of this. It's got a lot of timber on it, and this would make a decent sized field over here. But we gotta buy field 12 first. Gotta buy that field because this is part of that property. So we could actually, it's pretty smooth. It does kind of curve down towards the river, but we could plow all this up and plant it, and have a pretty, I think we could have a pretty decent field right here. It looks like there is a dip down here. I just have to work around that dip. Of course, there's a fence that divides the church from this property. They put up a fence around their property, so that makes it easier to see. There is a little bit of a dip right here. I think we can work around that. I think it's smooth enough we could plant it. So, yeah, we'll get back to that, and tell you what, I'll just go ahead and drive. He's letting us drive across his property because we're prospectively interested in a business venture by purchasing his property. So, and he's wanting to sell. So, all right, let's get back across the sketchy bridge without derping and falling in. There's a boat down there. Wish we could drive the boats. Be cool. Alright, so we're getting back up here. I think I'm going to, let me drive my tractor up there. Do I own this field? I do own this field. This is our field, so we own all this property. We can do whatever we want with it. I just need to see if it's smooth enough. I think it is. I think it's smooth enough that I could plow this up. I don't know, there's a few little bumps. I think we can work this. You know, at first I thought it wasn't going to be smooth enough. But my tractor is not really struggling. I mean, it's not bouncing around all over the place. There's a few little, you know, ups and downs, but they're not really that bumpy. It's like it's a gradual decline there. It's not like just the tractor's all over the place. So we're going to do this. We're going to clear this little hill off here. And get all the trees out of there. And boy, thinking it's slow right now. You know, grind out all the stumps, all that stuff, good stuff, and we'll get the plow over here and get this plowed up. We really need to get the plowing, but we need to sell these trees first because we need to get out of the negative so that we can buy some seed. And like I said, I'm going to watch that price. If I don't come back before, yeah, because it's steadily going up. It's up to $18.21 now. I'm going to watch that price on soybeans, and I actually need to go get those soybeans out of the silo and bring them over to the train station where I've got the other soybeans at, so I don't forget those. If that goes up to the highest price and stops wherever it stops at, that's when I'll sell it. I don't know if we'll be on recording then. I may do it between recordings. But if we make some money, that's probably where it came from. Was from the soybeans or the trees. So we'll work on this project and get it done, I guess, here at Estancia Lapacho. So until next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We will see you guys next time.